Oh, sorry guys. I had to move my camera around there, or my microphone, which is also a camera. I know, Speedy. You're just. I know. I moved when you were laying here and you were getting all comfortable. Welcome back to more Infinite Space. All right, we're heading back to Rednet. Done. Running. Oh wait, I gotta go to Royal Fleet HQ. That's right. Okay. Well, anyways, we're going back to Regineland. That's where we're headed. We're moving on with the story. I'm not playing around with this crap no more. Bring on some fights. Let's do it. I need the fame. I need to check out where I'm at in the fame before I leave this sector. So back her up. Let's go back to was this Juno or something? Or Jordano? Just want to check my fame. We may do another grind session here, guys. I don't know. Not that far off. Yeah. We're what, 300? We're doing a grind session. We're right here at it before we start the next part of the story. So, let's go into my little grind session here. We're in the spot that's great for grinding. So, let's do it. If I can get into fights, it'd be great. Speed this up. I literally only need like 10 or 12 fights left, and we'll get that done. And besides, this lets me grind out upgrades on my ship. I'm going to skip through all the fight choreography this time, because I'm going to just get rolling here. I mean, if we get enough fights, you know, then we'll definitely get good. Come on, give me the big fight. I'll cut down my grinding a crap ton. If we get the big... Well, we might still be able to get some story in today. Come on. And I'm going to try out a new game that just came out called Heading Out. It's like if you combined like Vanishing Point with like noir style, the movie Vanishing Point, with a noir style driving game. And I'm like, yeah, I want to check that out. It looks fun. It's like, and it's got kind of a roguelike element to it, where it's a kind of open world-ish driving game. But I really want to play it, and so I'm gonna try that out when I get done here. Like, I saw it come up on Steam, and I was like, ooh, you guys know I like a good driving game, and I'm like, if this is something fun, then you know I'll definitely give it the recording treatment. We'll make that another weekend game. Hey, Giorgio leveled up. Nice. He needs them. We're actually using Giorgio. So what else been going on? Changing jobs again. Gotta love that. But no, this is good. I'm still working in the same field, thank God. But I'm getting to a new place that's kind of going back to where I was at. So it'll be much closer to home. The travel time is going to be way less. And benefits are just really good. They're kind of like what I had before, but I'm keeping my same pay from the new job with the benefits of the old job. So it's kind of like that. So things are looking up. And I'll tell you, every time I leave a job, I mean, I haven't been begged to stay this time, but my boss has been very grateful for what I've done. And even the guys I've worked around here with the new job, they're actually grateful for what I have done. The maintenance side of things, or I should say the inventory side of things. And they do appreciate me. And I'm always, you know, right there ready to help anybody, anything. And, you know, I kind of miss a lot of the people I work with no matter where I go from. I mean, even that one craptastic job I had over the summer, I miss a couple of the people over there. They were good folk. But the job itself was just crap. I mean, it was just unreasonably dangerous, and I couldn't stay there. But the job I had before this one I'm currently at, I miss about everybody I worked with over there. That was just a great group of people I worked with, and I miss the heck out of them. I know they miss me. I'm pretty sure they still talk about me. To some extent, even though I ain't been there in like 6 months. But, yeah, and I mean, I had to kind of think about it, you know. But I mean, if they're going to offer me the same pay, and I'm doing the same job, and it's going to be a much bigger operation, and I'll actually have some people in my department if it starts to get out of hand, that I might be relegated to a certain area, or I could be the inventory manager, which is what I kind of want to shoot for, because then I'll be making some good money. Like I'm doing good. I'm doing good right now. Don't get me wrong. For the area I'm in, I'm doing okay. That's why I don't sit on here and eBay on this thing. I mean, you guys know I don't sit over. The only time I got concerned was when that butt wipe Logan Paul caused all that controversy on YouTube. Was uploading, and they took away my monetization on here for a minute, and I was just saying, hey, everybody, you know, throw a subscribe out so I keep my subscriptions and hit that 1,000 mark so I can keep my monetization. Sadly, it didn't do anything, which I didn't expect it to, but I eventually got it back, and this will always be just a hobby. I don't want it to be a job. I would go crazy sitting around playing video games all day. I've done that before, and I don't want to do that anymore. I like what I do. I play stuff a little bit here and there. I enjoy it. I enjoy talking to you guys. And I enjoy this whole thing. And it's kind of like me closing a book on stuff. I can go, yes, I did this. I played this. We're done here. And move on. And go to the next one. And this is why I don't have to play these games anymore. I can kind of just close the book on them. A couple of them I'm going to replay. One guy has been watching Ring of Red, and he's like, dude, you need to redo this thing. And I'm like, I guess I could. I got a better computer than I had when I did it. But, you know, when I last did it. And a better... I'm not even going to... I've thought about using a capture card, but no, I can just... I have an emulator on my computer, and I can just throw the disc in the computer and still play it and just record it like I'm doing here, and all this goofy setup, like when I'm recording Gran Turismo. And then it don't look that great because it's direct capture, and trying to capture off of the PlayStation 2 just don't look good. It doesn't. I should have just put Gran Turismo 4 on the computer and record it that way. I can still use the same. Actually, I could probably use a better steering wheel. I got my mobile racing wheel I could have been using, but you know, I still had fun with that and everything. But I mean, I do have the Gran Turismo 3 wheel, which is what I was using for Gran Turismo 4. God, I think I'll try to rip your arms off. I'd almost rather want to play Gran Turismo 4 without the steering wheel because of the high speed jerking around with the wheel. I mean, my arms, goddamn, my shoulders were hurting every time I got done playing that game. Now I could have turned down the rumble. Or the motor strength on the rumble feature on that wheel, but I liked it where it was. That's like when I had my Mustang. The last Mustang I had an option where you could, good, kind of bonus. You know, in the car, where you could set up how, well, you know, do you want the steering to be really light or do you want it to be really heavy? And I left it on the heavy setting because I like a good heavy steering wheel. What do we got? Let's do durability. Get 50 more hit points. Why not? Mobility's not that big a deal. That comes down to more of my crew skills than all this garbage. That's like kind of like the way I like driving my truck. My truck's got no power steering, and while it don't weigh next to nothing, the steering's really heavy on that thing. I love it. And even in my current car I got, it's reasonable. like it's still got a little bit of heft to it, even though it's just a little grocery getter. Oh, we're like 17. Okay, we'll get one more fight. Well, we got one upgrade on the ship, on a flagship, thankfully. I'll take that any day of the week. All right, let's do one more lap, and we should have it, unless we just roll out of here and there's a fight. I figured we had to do another lap. Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely get to progress a little more story here, I believe. We just gotta go track down Roth once we get done here. There we go. Now we're gonna get our buffs. Let's get some bonuses. Yeah, now that I've gotten all these like big buffs, and I mean, we were like what, rank 5,000 when we started this freaking game. All right, let's get some buffs. We should be rank 60. More blueprints. Island Bridge 3, Nav Bridge 15, Engine Room 14. 14. Alright, let's go check those out when we get back. Bring it! There's no running away. You don't get to scratch my paint and live. Get the frig out of here. The professor got a level up. Very nice. You know, again, they can fight me all day long. I'm all for it. Yay! Kiddo got a level up. Ooh, this is the one with the merchant ship. You're not going to do anything with that little piddle fart boat. Get out of here. Give me that money. Give me all that money. Shabooms. Ooh, Simius with a level up. Heck yeah. We're better at melee. There's still a good chunk of the game left, guys. Don't get me wrong here. Wait a minute. Where is Royal Fleet headquarters? That ain't it. Where is his base? It's not there. It's not red. Oh. We gotta go here anyways, because we gotta check out those modules. We got a Rhode Island Bridge, navigating bridge, and an engine room. I remembered this time. Yeah, it's not bad, but it's still not good. And then we got Nav Bridge 15. Holy jeez, it's huge. And then we got Engine Room 14. Yowza, that is worth it. Well, I don't know about for the money, but if it gave me mobility, yeah, but I mean, the speeds really don't matter that much. So I'm not going to worry about it. That's too much money for that. Still, it was free. You can't sneeze at free. The bridge is pretty good, but I ain't that worried about it. Alright, is this Royal Fleet? No, this is Alpha Quadrant. Where is Royal Fleet headquarters? God dang it. Maybe Noldau? No, that's Callus. Gunnets is... Is this back over here? Okay. Oh, just get out of my face. See, that's General HQ. I don't need to be at the General HQ. I need to be at Fleet Headquarters. I'm not sure where that is. Is that Ombach? Might be. Oh my gosh, will you stop it? Oh, sweet Marisa. Sweet. There it is. Alright. Upon entering Royal Fleet Headquarters, Nellie Baker immediately ushers Yuri into a quiet room. Upon closer inspection, it appears to be Lord Roth's private quarters. Oh, I'm glad you could make it. Nellie, get me that bottle of Burgermeister, would you? A little early to start drinking, isn't it, Lord Roth? Sobering times call for drastic measures, Nellie, and I think libations are in order. Whatever you say. I'll have mine on the rocks. Yuri? Me too, thanks. Coming right up. With a nod, Nellie quickly puts a couple of glasses and a bucket of ice on a tray and brings it over to the table. Then, with what appears to be a slightly sarcastic bow, she leaves the room. Yuri's surprised to see that Nellie has also managed to whip up sandwiches stacked high with panmolo meat. Wow, she's a great hostess. Who is? Nellie. Adjutants don't usually do stuff like this, you know. Is there something you're not telling me about you two? Oh, don't be silly. She's my adjutant and nothing more. Oh, I see. Come on. I mean, sure, we've known each other since the Officer Academy and all, but we're just good friends and co-workers. Okay, if you say so. Why do I get the impression you don't believe me? Anyway, what about you? Nellie's told me all about you and that girl, Kira. Huh? She's not just any old crew member now, is she? Right. She's not any old crew member. She's my sister. So you say, but does anyone actually believe that? I don't care what anyone thinks. She's my sister and a member of my crew, that's all. As you so succinctly say, okay, if you say so. Lord Roth grins as he imitates Yuri's manner of speech. Yuri responds with an annoyed look and takes a swig of his drink. You know, I've been meaning to ask you for some time now. Ask me what? Just how serious are you about all of this? You mean about uniting the LMC? Right. Things seem to be heading in that direction. Is this really what you had planned? It was more of a last resort than a plan. Uniting the LMC was the only option left for opposing Lugavalis' domination. Yes, but you're not even from the LMC. What reason could you possibly have for wanting to defend our galaxy? Oh, I have reason enough, all right. You do? Yeah, I'm a zero-G dog through and through. There's no way I could ever live under Lugavalis' thumb. I mean, they don't let their spacefarers freely navigate the stars. I don't care who it is. If someone tries to take away my freedom to roam the cosmos, I'm going to bite back hard. But that's what any decent, self-respecting zero-G dog would do. Lord Roth listens intently in Yuri's explanation, an unreadable look in his eyes. When Lord Roth eventually speaks, he does so slowly, watching Yuri carefully. I'm sorry, but that doesn't sit with me. Why not? I don't believe it's your real motive. Huh? I dislike beating around the bush, so I will just come out and say it. I believe you want to use the LMC to get your revenge against the Lugavalians. You think I'm out for revenge? That's right. Nellie heard all about it from one of your old friends. That incident concerning the woman named Nia Loughlin. Well, are you going to look me in the eye and say you're not using the LMC to settle an old score? Oh, we need to look and see what we need to say. Right here. Let's see. I guess it doesn't really matter what I say here. Okay, just making sure. I don't know. Frankly, I don't know. That's about all I can say. You don't know? Mm-hmm. There's definitely a part of me that wants to get revenge for what happened to Nia, it's true. But I also want to protect this galaxy. I would never lie about something as important as that. So which is it? Like I said before, I really don't know for sure myself. Oh, I see. So you don't even know yourself. I actually know what you mean about not knowing, if that makes any sense. After all, is there anyone out there who truly knows exactly why they feel the way they do? No. There's no need to say another word. Let's drink some more. A lot more, in fact. The bottom's up. Let's see. Lord Roth quickly clinks his glass against one of Yuri's hands. The two proceed to drain what's left in their glasses with synchronized gulps. Alright, we're going to go back in. This is Vergailen's Royal Fleet headquarters. Back in the war room, Lord Roth is working in a terminal. While at his side, Nellie is sorting through documents. With a name like the Royal Fleet, I thought you guys would never leave the King's side. Well, we do serve directly under the King, and we follow his every order, whatever it may be. I suppose you could say we're more like an old man's errand boys. Hartwig, have a little more respect when you talk about His Majesty. Oh, what's the big deal, Nellie? He's not here, is he? Anyway, our country is better at attacking than defending. That's why the Royal Fleet is given the freedom to go out on missions far from the King's side whenever it's necessary. So, then you have the ability to execute whatever orders you're given. That's what makes you the Royal Fleet. Exactly. Lord Roth told me that you graduated second in your class at the Academy. Yes, I did. Then you're obviously qualified for something higher than adjutant. Don't you want to work your way up the ranks? Work my way up? No, thank you. What's the deal? Don't you got no ambition? It's not that. It's just, if I work my way up, I'll eventually outrank Lord Roth. And a lazy bum like that as a subordinate would make my life even more miserable than it is now. Okay, whatever you say. I envy you, Yuri. Where did that come from all of a sudden? I'm just a little jealous of the freedom you zero-G dogs have compared to us military types. I mean, for one thing, your female crew members can dress however they please. It's quite a feast for the eyes, I must say. Think so? I never really noticed. Oh yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Long voyages can be tough without a little eye candy to get your mind off of it. Exactly. But I'm always stuck on military ships with the female officers dressed in bland, even ugly uniforms. You're going to get an earful from me later, Hartwig. Does the term sexual harassment not mean anything to you? Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, well, we've hopefully set up something. I'm not sure which one I'm supposed to pick there, but whatever. Okay. This looks like a good place to stop. We gotta go out and get back to Alpha headquarters, and we'll get the story moving again. So next time on Infinite Space, we'll actually maybe go do something worth doing later.